it's me, Jay, and today I want to sit down and share with you guys a very huge life update with me, and it's so exciting. If you guys have seen my coming out to my dad video, you kind of know that I talk about coming out a lot on this channel, and today I wanted to share a story about me coming out to my younger sisters, because I have like 3 half-sisters that I was really scared to come out to, because I also have a nephew, and whenever I first came out, my mom threw it in my face, you know, how would we ever explain this to your nephew? He's so young. And it just really scared me to be able to come out to my half-sisters, because I just didn't know how they were going to react. They're from the deep south, and I didn't know what would happen. I was scared my dad would be embarrassed and wouldn't tell them, and it was just a very hard thing for me to process. And just this past weekend, they came and they visited me, and it was amazing, and it was such a great experience to be able to see them and to kind of be myself in front of them, finally be me, be the person that I've always known I was. And so, and they accepted me, and it was like such an amazing and easy thing that I feel like my mom and society and so many people put so much pressure on, like, how are you going to explain to younger kids that it's wrong or something that's absolutely not true. So I was really nervous to kind of explain to them. And so the story behind this is, whenever I wrote the letter to my dad explaining who I was, coming out to him, I guess he shared it with his daughters, and they were 100% on board accepting me. And they're really young, they're like 11, like 8, and then the other one is like 4 or 5, so very young. But they were on board. They called me Jay right when I said I wanted to be called Jay, and they honestly just accepted me and just came to my home with like open arms and just talked to me like I was me. I think they were a little nervous, and I was a little nervous too, because we hadn't seen each other in like 2 years, so they just haven't seen me as me. And I think it was a little nerve-wracking at first, but once we warmed up to each other, it was so nice to just kind of be able to hang out with my blood, because I haven't even gotten the chance to do that. Like, my brother and my 2 older sisters, which I was really close with growing up, still haven't seen me since coming out. So this like experience of just being able to see my younger sisters, them accepting me, just hanging out with them, like talking to them about my dad, who I don't really hear a lot from, and I really want to hear more about, like just hearing them talk to me about him. It was such an amazing thing, and I'm just so happy, and about how easy it was for them to love and accept me. I feel like kids are honestly more open to love and accept, and I feel like whenever that line changes, it's due to just how you're grown up, the beliefs that are put onto you with your young age. And I don't know, it was just, I feel like this really made a statement to how loving and accepting the youth can be towards people in the community. I know I was really nervous about telling my nephew, but now I don't really care anymore. It's honestly not a big deal. I am me, I'm Jay. I'm still the same person, just a little bit different. And I don't know, it was very heartwarming to be able to just, I don't know, just look in my own blood, like look at them in the eyes and just kind of show them who I was. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I was really scared whenever they were coming over to my house, and right when they knocked on my door and I opened up my apartment door, for a second I was like, what am I doing? Like, Jay, this is terrifying. And I hid behind my door for a complete second. But then once, like, I don't know, once I took a breath, I just kind of, you know, like leaned around the door and I was like, hey, welcome to my house. And they knew like about me before coming, so they were completely expecting it. But I don't know, it was like, I had like, my voice training is different, you know, it's like, I sound completely different from like 2 years ago to now. So like, though I look completely different from 2 years to now, and they don't have like Instagram and stuff like that, so they really can't see what I look like now. So it was just a big shocker. But it was really nice. Even my dad's wife, my stepmom, she was so supportive. Her English is her second language, and she comes straight from Mexico. So like, I know how much like culture is in like Mexico, how Catholicism is so in the roots of it, and how hard it can be to kind of come out as someone who is trans, even though it's not really in their belief system. She still accepted me. My dad accepts me, and it's the craziest thing, because them living in the deep south, them coming from like very Mexican roots, very Catholic roots, them accepting me, their kids accepting me, it's so heartwarming. And to just be able to go through that and just have them love me and tell me they love me and just have a really, really good weekend with them. But also knowing that my mom hasn't changed her opinion on me. My siblings, my older siblings, are still iffy about me and are willing to tell my nephew. It's kind of hard because I'm like, well, you know, they did, my dad did, his wife did, his kids did. Like, why can't you? And I don't know, I just feel like I said, it was a big testament to just telling young people. I feel like this really said a lot to like how much younger people can really love trans people. They can really just learn to accept, because I'm not any different. I'm not anything weird. I'm not abnormal. I'm a human being. I just felt a little bit differently since I was born. And that's all that it is. I mean, I love the way that I look. I love the way that I sound. I love who I am, and I just want everyone around me to love me too. So as my life progresses and, you know, as every day gets easier and easier for me, I'll keep you guys updated with my family and like everything that goes around, like everything that revolves around that, because it's still a process. You know, I text my mom occasionally now, which is a big step for me. So I'm just still trying to figure it out. I actually sent my mom my article that I wrote, where I was the intro article on the Bandcamp thing, and I sent it to her and I was like, look, you know, I got paid to do this. I was like, look, I got paid to do this, and I don't know, like these people really like my writing. And my mom wrote me, she texted me back and she was like, you know, I'm so proud of you, like this was really well written. And that meant a lot to me. So I can see a shift starting to, you know, start in my mom's side of the family, you know, my older siblings and my nephew. So I'll let you guys know as more of that updates. But so far, I'm so happy. I saw my younger sisters. They were really respectful, and I'm like at this really, really good place in my life right now, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm sorry if I'm a little quiet. I'm just not in my own home, so I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable. But thank you guys for everything. And if you want to support me, I have a Patreon, I have an album. It would mean so much to me. I'm in desperate need. Also, if you want to follow me, I have a Twitter and an Instagram. Please follow me. Those links will all be in the description. Thank you guys for everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.